Campbell's Texas Football Instant Reaction here, presented by Chicken Express. I'm Ishmael Johnson. That's Matt Stepp. We just crowned our final champion of Thursday night. Franklin going back-to-back in 3A D1, pulling the 3A two-step, I should say, because they won in 3A D2 last year. 17-14 over Brock. I mean, early in the game, it kind of felt like two heavyweight boxers kind of just feeling each other out, right?
Yeah.
A lot of jabs. We knew late it was going to come down to something because neither team really seemed like they were getting the edge. And then finally had a couple plays. We thought Franklin would kind of ice the game there on a big strip return for a touchdown. Brock comes back into it. Franklin kind of gets into what you probably would describe a typical Franklin drive.
Oh, yeah.
Kick a game-winning field goal. And, I mean, Mark Vannon's team, after a heartbreak 2 years ago, 2 years of being the best team in 3A.
Yeah, I mean, this was, like you said, a heavyweight fight. Two really good teams going at it. You got to give credit to Brock, first of all.
Oh, 100%.
Fred Owens makes a huge play, strip fumble, returns it for a touchdown, and Brock's down 14-7, and they could have hung their heads and kind of hang-dogged it a little bit, and they came right back. Tyler Moody, a great throw to Brett Tudor for a touchdown to tie the game up. And then Franklin, what a great clock, a great example of slot T clock management there.
100%.
Using the entire rest of the game. Some big fourth down. Jaden Jackson and Bryson Washington just making grown man runs in key situations to get first down, setting Franklin up for the field goal. And then Court Lowry, how about the one pass he throws on a key third down, completes it to set up, basically the game-winning field goal there. And Court Lowry bangs the field goal through with like no pressure at all. Just no big deal. Just kick a field goal to win a state championship.
I'm telling you, Franklin 2 years ago, of course, it didn't go their way, but they know how to play in big moments, right?
Oh, yeah.
They had that near last second touchdown against Canadian. Of course, they came out on the other end of that. They won a close game last year, and then of course this year, it's almost like that loss kind of fueled the next 2 years, not only wanting to avenge that loss, but just playing in close games and on a big stage like this.
As dominant as Franklin's been with 32-game winning streak,
right?
They know how to win these close games. In the regional final against Columbus, they scored with under 20 seconds left to win the ball game 24-21. They blow a lot of teams out, but when they need to win close games, they win them. It just shows the poise and the maturity of this Franklin Lions ball club. It's a credit to Mark Fannin, the coaching staff, and these kids who have played in so many big moments.
I mean, heading into the game, we knew a lot about Bryson Washington, but, I mean, this was a huge breakout game for Jaden Jackson. I mean, if you're a Franklin fan, you probably knew about him all year, but this is for the rest of the state. This is a big showing for the sophomore. I mean, probably bigger than Bryson Washington right now as he's the senior. But this sophomore was basically the bell cow the entire game. Credit to Brock's defense. They game planned very well for Bryson Washington, didn't let him get to the outsides, really kept him in the middle of the hash marks, and they said, okay, we're turned to the big sophomore, and he's the one that got him a lot of their tough earned yards.
He was a handful on defense, too, at the defensive end spot. He really made some plays for Franklin's defense isn't going to get talked about much, but I thought they were great today as well. Some key turnovers and key moments, and Jaden Jackson, I mean, he's put himself on some recruiting radars for sure, and he's got Franklin fans, you got 2 more years of that guy.
Yeah. I'm going to give a quick shout out to Reed Watkins from Brock. I mean, two-way menace. He was their best rusher. He was
that touchdown run was unbelievable.
Yeah, I saw that guy against Malakoff, and he was everything for that team. Defensively led the team in tackles tonight. I mean, those are the kind of guys Brock produces, right? Those two-way guys that you just kind of throw around anywhere, and they're going to produce. So a great season for Brock, but of course, this is about Franklin pulling the two-step now, 2 years in Division I and Division II. I mean, Franklin fans, celebrate. Heartbreak 2 years ago. It's probably feeling okay after these last 2 titles. So, that'll do it for us on Thursday. We're back 2 more days. The big schools are up now. Keep it tuned to TexasFootball.com, DCTF on Twitter, all that stuff. By the way, UIL State draws hashtag. I'll be keeping you up with that. So, Matt Stepp will be live tweeting you as well. So
Let's go.
So keep it locked there, and we will see you guys again soon.